Trader Joe's snacks, I love you. I appreciate you. You made it on our keep it list. Our dump list gets longer as we reference misuse of the word gaslight. Merriam-Webster's dictionary named gaslight as their word of the year. And I'm naming it as my word to dump of the year because y'all overuse it and you misuse it. Gaslight is a term that is used when somebody is making you believe that something that you're experiencing is not happening and thus causing you to doubt the validity of your experiences. Okay? That is not the same as someone not agreeing with you. A lot of y'all be thinking that gaslighting is just someone not agreeing with you. If I say, I don't like Donald Trump because he is not a good president because he is a pussy grabber, and you say, well, I like Donald Trump because he is a good president and he's not a pussy grabber, then I'm going to say, okay, well, there's a gaslight there because you're literally acting as if what took place didn't take place. And they're like, no, what do you mean? He didn't grab me. He didn't talk about grabbing any pussies. He never said that. You're gaslighting me. Because now you're lying and you're basically trying to just change history, which, by the way, is what a lot of these Republicans are trying to do. Now, if you say, I like Trump because I am a racist piece of shit and so is he, and so I would like to vote someone into office that has my same racist piece of shittery, then you're not a gaslighter. You're not gaslighting me. You just disagree with me. That's what it is. In arguments with your relationship partner, I'm telling you, y'all are overusing the word gaslight. The motherfucker just doesn't agree with you, yo. He don't want to listen to you. She don't want to hear what you're saying. They aren't into your point of view. That doesn't mean they're gaslighting you. They're just not on the same page as you. Okay? And if you want to make sure you're not gaslighting somebody else, then you can say, I hear what you're saying. I experienced it differently. Or I hear what you're saying. That was not my intention. You see, what you've done there is you've acknowledged that what they're saying is their experience, but then you're also giving space to say how it was different for you. Now, don't backpedal and be like, well, you need to feel this way because, because remember, we have learned you don't tell people what to feel, okay? And we have talked a lot this year about emotions and relationships. I mean, we always talk about that here at Small Doses, but we've definitely talked about it as it relates to just like how we interact with our partner. You know, Side Effects of Potential is a great episode that isn't really about gaslighting, but it's really about projection. But it's like, yo, you really are lying to yourself. So sometimes it's not even that you're gaslighting. It's just that you're not listening. You're being delusional. Now, I do feel like the universe be trying to gaslight us by trying to make it feel like shit is like on the up and up. And it's like, no, it's not. Cut it out. Cut it out. But it's definitely gaslighting when global warming is happening right in front of our face. And they're like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? There's no global warming. The ice cap melted into my face. And they're like, nah, you made that up. A mess. All right. Here we go to our last keep. We're going to keep striving towards softness. Now, that doesn't mean striving towards bitch assness. Okay? It doesn't mean striving towards weakness. Okay? Spinelessness. It doesn't mean that. It just means softness. It doesn't mean being lazy. Okay? And it's not about like, oh, well, you're difficult and you need to be softer. That's not what I'm trying to say. When I say softness, I just mean striving towards letting ourselves not be so hard on ourselves and on everybody else. I guess this is really for me, because that's me. I'm hard on myself. I'm hard on everybody else. And I'm working on a daily basis to just be softer. To not give as much of a fuck about things that don't really have that much to do with me or things that don't really impact the greater anything. I'm just annoyed by it, you know? Learning how to be vulnerable and who to be vulnerable with and at what time and what space. All of these things are not necessarily easy for everyone, but they're a reality that when you do that, when you find a way to that, it does kind of inevitably bring you some more peace and serenity. And that's something I think we all want to keep going into 2023. It's been a motherfucker of the last 2 years, ain't it? Ain't it? I mean, I want to give a bonus dump to Live Nation because this year I went on tour and Live Nation tried to just take me out tried to cancel half of my shows and pay me only half of my money. I had never experienced anything like that before, ever. And it was so just disheartening. And I think the reason that in many ways I was able to like get over the hump and not let them pull me down was because of my work towards softness, my work towards restraint, just being more restrained in how I respond to things. And not, listen, when I say restraint, I don't mean holding myself back against my better wishes. I just mean giving myself and the universe more time to work. You feel me? Giving myself and the universe more time to work on what I've been manifesting. Ooh, that's a bar. You hear that? Because that's the thing. We be doing all this manifesting and doing the work and praying and putting out the karma, etc. And then we like don't give enough time sometimes for things to actually like work in our favor because we have this like immediacy about things. You know, we have and we need like immediate gratitude, etc. So I've been working on that and it's been magnifique.